Hey guys, this is Lazarus, and today we're gonna talk about Hartland and the German twins. So let's start with Hartland. But first, do you want to create your dream team with 50% discounts, or 20%, or 30% discounts? Yes, you do. All you need to do is install App Gallery from Huawei. App Gallery is an official application store for Huawei devices. It's available for all Android devices and PC with emulators. Here players can enjoy the exclusive content and gifts, in special in-game events, competitions and rewards. You can join their Discord too. On their Discord you will be made aware of about every single promotion that is happening right now, so you can take advantage of it. So basically, what are you waiting for? You can save yourself a lot of money. Just do it, just do it. All the links are in the description of the YouTube video and the stream.
Back to you, Nancy.
Okay, so Hartland comes with a team skill that gives everyone 25% if you use 5 or more agility type non-Japanese players, and he's a defensive midfielder and a defender killer, so his stats rise by 20% versus those guys. Special skills are Buster Shoot with 500 momentum. It doesn't have any special effects, so that kinda sucks. Beat Back Dribble.
What did you say?
I don't know what that means, but 455, and Branch Combination 455 also, A rank, whatever. Hidden skills are Bond with 2 or more agility type club players that gives everyone 5%, which is pretty classic right now. Attack at the scene of a fire, so special skill force increases the lower your stamina is to the maximum of 15%. That's kind of like full body stand, but in reverse. And special skill block, he will block one special skill of your match opponent every single time, unless he doesn't have a skill block cancel. Dribble range enhanced times 3, so after a successful dribble he will cover 3 times more distance, which is excellent. And tenacity, so he can use a special skill with normal force if stamina is 1 or higher, which goes great with his attack at the scene of a fire. Against everyone else, while he is full stamina, he is whatever, good dribbler, passer, like everything all around good, nothing special. He will be killed most of the time, but I guess if he blocks one skill he will have an easier time. I still see like a lot of skill type monsters just bullying him around that are not defensive midfielders and defenders. Someone like Ramirez he will easily just bounce him around. But okay, let's see. Against defenders and defensive midfielders, he is a good dribbler, good passer, good tackler and a good interceptor. Still nothing like out of the ordinary special. Even this shoot might be blocked against one of the best blockers today, so those meta defenders are absolutely crazy, including this Goza, this new Goza. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna be tough, but it's still not impossible to block that shot. Attack at the scene of fire, so against everyone else, like attacking midfielders, forwards, when he is drained, he is kind of like defender, kind of close to as he is against defensive midfielders and defenders, but not quite. So 66.9 dribbler, which is good, not excellent, nothing out of the ordinary, but he will present a problem if he guesses the right thing there. If he is drained and against defensive midfielders and defenders, he is now a killer with 80 dribble, 73 pass, 78.712, 69.
Just shut up! You're a virgin.
Tackle and 66.8 interception, which is all around really nice. But that is only against defensive midfielders and defenders. Most of us just use attacking midfielders to organize their attack. Even if you don't use them, you use defensive midfielders. That is a skill blocker to be sure, and this guy will not be able to stop them. He doesn't have skill block cancel and he's not powerful enough to bully. So this is obviously the one thing that we want to see when we watch it as a forward, that is not like all around excellent on everything. But so his shoot power, He's 94.1 shooter, which is... And that is after he's drained. Like, full stamina against goalkeepers, he is... whatever, just whatever. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to say good things about this Hartland, but I can't really. Because this is like, he needs to be completely drained to... Like, he is somewhere in the terms of power of Schneider, but weaker. Like, Dreamfest Schneider. And if, like, I would rather use Schneider, you know. He is stronger on basically everything. And he doesn't need so much. You know, he just needs to lose stamina. This guy needs to lose stamina too. I mean, I'm like, you know, of course, this guy doesn't need, you know, 50 guys to execute his shoot. So that is his plus. He needs only himself, and that's it. 94 is enough though to beat most keepers. Skill type, I don't think so, because, you know, blowaways and distance decay, angle distance, like decay, that would help him a lot. But he doesn't have that, so I would call this guy just kind of average. You know, not bad though, because he is one of these new guys that comes with these team skills, and you know, so he is not like bad, completely bad, but you know what, I expected a bit more. And yeah, what would I rate this Hartland? Like, he's not all bad, but he is extremely limited. He is extremely limited. I would give him 7. I would actually go lower, but he is right now in this time. He is one of the few that gives 5% bond. He gives that team skill, which is now very, very valuable. So that kind of raises his rating in my eyes. If he wasn't for that special of the bond and you know, team skill, I wouldn't go so high. And I mean, you can still use him in meta, you know, but he's not strong as Natureza. Natureza is so much better than him, but he needs, yeah, Santana there. Diaz is another guy that just doesn't need anyone, and he is stronger than him on basically everything he does. I'm talking about forwards, you know. So a special skill block is kind of one thing that keeps him alive, because if he didn't have special skill block, I mean, even today, like, a lot of defenders have 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 blocks, so it's not gonna help him a lot, you know. It's just, yeah, it's just, I don't see this guy being one of the meta strikers, you know. He can be there until you get someone better. That's basically it. Okay, so let's talk about Eric now. Eric comes with a team skill that gives everyone 25% if you use 5 or more skill type non-Japanese players, and he has a nationality link with non-Japanese players. So the more non-Japanese players in the match, the higher stats are boosted to the maximum of 15%. That is something on these players I activate all the time. So numbers, like the first row numbers, you will see this guy as, you know, with his passive active, because you don't want to use this guy out of that team, you know. You just don't. And you will use this guy only in that team with a lot of non-Japanese players. So I just wanted to get that out of the question. Special skills are brand new sandwich defense with 470. He needs his brother for that, right? Yeah. Fearless block, that's his best block with 470. Tight interception, best interception for 40. These new though are new. These 2 first are new though, so that's kind of a lot of value to them. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more club players that gives everyone 2%, which is easy to activate. Another bond with same requirements that debuffs your opponent by a huge 4.5%. He's a full body stand character, so the higher his stamina is, the higher the force of special skills are, to the maximum of 10%, which is not a lot, but it's great. He is agility killer, so stats rise by 5% with his agility players, and he is a support with Kevin, so that's you know, kind of normal for these guys right now. So teammate Kevin will appear at a 70% rate to support him on a solo defensive matchup, which is one of the most broken passives or hidden skills you can have. You know, especially if your brother is broken. When we look at this guy raw, and when I say raw, I mean like in a non-Japanese team of 5+ him, so 6 players to activate his full potential there. So he is whatever, a dribbling, good passer, a great tackler at 75, great blocker at 78.4, and a good interceptor at 69.
You're a virgin.
Full body stand gives him that additional bump that gives him 82.4, which is great tackle, excellent block at 86.3, and an excellent interceptor at 76.4. So against agility players, he is close to like full body stand. Obviously he's stronger there because that stacks up in the game too. So he is great against agility. I mean, nice. With full stamina against agility though, he is just a freaking ridiculousness. 86 tackler, 90 blocker, and 79. So he might bully with this block. This is excellent power and tackle. Intercept, yeah, I mean, agility type players, he can bully them for sure. This guy looks ridiculous. Okay, so he has 2 tackles, 2 blocks, 2 interceptions, which is excellent because he doesn't have skill block cancel, so that will help him a lot. I mean, this guy is excellent. Like, as a defender, he doesn't need skill block because, you know, you just give him 2 of the every skills he has and you're done. Debuff meta is kind of creeping up on us again, so yeah, I can see this guy using in a meta debuff team. I can definitely see him. I will give him the grade 8.7 because I think the debuff meta is like slowly creeping up on us and in a huge fashion, and we don't have a lot of huge shielders. You know, we have them, but you know, it's like what people say, attack is the best defense, right? Great attack is the best defense, which means basically debuff meta is attacking meta, you know? You use your players in the start to screw up your opponent, to just go crazy on him. That is basically why the debuff meta is stronger than shield meta, because obviously shield meta is a defensive oriented tactic and it's only against someone, you know? But if you use a huge debuff team and this guy is there, he is a complete and utter murderer, and that's why I'm giving him 8.7. The only thing that would push him to like 9.5 and that range is like of craziness is auto interception, because we all love to see that. But yeah, I mean, this guy is full-blown meta character, full-blown meta defender. I wouldn't use him as a defensive midfielder because you want to use auto interceptors there, but he can be used there and he can be great there, by the way. But because of the, you know, spam passes meta, I would use him as a side defender, and you can easily use him as one of the 3 or one of the 4 side defenders, and he can be great there. Support with Kevin obviously gives him a lot of the value. I'm actually thinking about giving him a higher grade than this, but only the reason I'm not giving it is because the, you know, debuff meta needs more to be complete, you know, that every single character in the team is absolute meta, because right now you can build a bond team with additional buffs that basically gives that team, in my eyes, more value, and if you put some shielders there, that's great. I'm sure though we will see debuffers come back, so that's why this guy didn't have like over 9, because he, in my eyes, he deserves over 9. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at his potential, and in a team that needs him, non-Japanese team, he is one of the best defenders. Now let's talk about his brother Kevin. Kevin comes with a team skill that gives everyone 25% if you use 5 or more toughness type non-Japanese players. and he has the same passive as his brother, so 15% with non-Japanese players, 5 plus him, so 6. Special skills are same as his brother. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more club players, gives everyone 2%, so basically same as his brother. Same debuff as his brother. Insight master, so that's different. 10% if you guess the right thing. He is a skill killer, so 5% against skill type players, and supports Eric, or has a support from Eric, so 70% Eric will come there and support him in a solo defensive matchup. This guy doesn't have a sheer power like his brother, but you need him there because, you know, he's an excellent debuff character, obviously, and, you know, he needs Eric. And Eric needs him basically to be completely. I mean, one thing I forgot to say, like I'm rating this guy 8.7 only if you have Kevin in the team. You know, I'm rating Eric and Kevin like together. You know, that's what I you know, didn't say, because this obviously raises up his rating. So you want to use this guy with Kevin. You know, he's not all bad without Kevin, but with Kevin he's completely broken. So that's why he's 8.7. Kevin, this is wrong. I activated the same thing I activated with his bro, so this is with nationality link active, so, you know, good. You know, if you guess the right thing, I guess you can sometimes take the ball. Not, you know, if you guess the right thing, that's with Insight Masters, the ball is yours. You know, that's the value these guys have. Even 10% like raises up a bit, much more, because it actually works on top of the team skills and everything. So it obviously gives him more power and stacks up great in the game. So skill killer. Against skill type players, he's almost like he guesses the right thing, somewhere in the middle, you know. He's good, you know, he's good. Obviously, he sometimes can even bully skill types, but if you guess the right thing, like, the ball is yours, and that's it. This is against skill type players with Insight Master. I mean, yeah, he's like very similar to his brother Eric. I would say Eric is a tiny bit better, because he is a better passer. Natureza is agility. Toughness type will have a tiny bit problem against him. Natureza, he will have a problem against Natureza. So I guess both of them have their flaws, but it's two of them, right? So that's how I rate them. So this guy together look ridiculous. You know, you might think I would copy paste this. I will copy paste it, but I will give this guy a grade of 8.5, just because his brother has a better pass. That's basically it, you know, and the pass is more valuable than a dribble with defenders, obviously. His brother Eric has more power because he has full body stand, right? And while he has full body, full stamina, he can just bully, you know. I would actually give this guy more, like 8.8, to further separate him from his brother. His brother is great, but Eric is awesome. Eric, I mean, together, both of them are extreme meta debuff defenders, to be clear. They look awesome. So we are all kind of disappointed in Hartland, and that's okay, I guess, but whatever. If you like this analysis, like it. If you didn't like it, fuck it. Write down in the comments below what do you think about these guys. Congrats if you got one of these guys like Eric and Kevin. You know, even if you wanted Hartland, congrats. Good luck if you are aiming for one of those guys. Probably if you have more DBs, you are, because you need those team skills and stuff. And yeah, basically that's about it. See you later. Bye bye.